Hello, it's Lee here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been following along for a while. Just up to day 12, no, day 11, which is around about the 24th of May in my M.A.G.I.E 13 days of artistic play in May with me. I can make up a song. So we got mixed media, achievable art awakenings, grungy and goodness, graphical wonders, intuitive and impulsive expressive experiments during the month of May. So there's no boundaries, there's no expectations, and definitely no experience necessary. So I thought I would just do this little thing for myself more than anything. And everyone is welcome to play along if you wish to do so. So if you are looking for this information, there's a link to a printable document in my video description box. Excuse me. And there's a list of the prompts in the video description box as well. And I was thinking there was 13, but I don't think there is. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, there is. Have I missed something? Oh, no. Okay. I was thinking I'd missed something, but I haven't. I was thinking, don't worry about what I was thinking. I'm just having a seniors moment. So, day 11, the Collage My World is the prompt. So, then what we've got left is fairy, goddess, or queen, and then magazine page transformation, and then on the 31st I'll do a flip through of my journal. So let me just go and have a few more cups of coffee, I think. Okay, so I'm up to this part of the journal. So that was my last one, which was the portrait one, and this is where I've got the calendar page in here. So it's shorter, and I don't want it to be shorter for this particular one that I'm doing. So I'm going to glue this on top of it to extend that and make it the same size as this side, and then I'm going to give it a coat of white gesso, and what I'm going to do is paint a background, and then I'm going to make a collage scene. Normally what I would do is collage and then that's in the background and not, you know, you don't actually see the collage in the end. But this time the collage is the star of the show, so I'll get this page glued down, I'll get it covered in white gesso, and then I'll splash some paints across it and come back and we'll do a little scene together if you want to, or you can do it whatever way you like, or you can just watch. So that's what I'm going to do first. So it's glue and gesso, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to do something a bit different. I thought about painting all different colours, but then I thought, no, I'm going to paint it all black. But I've changed my mind and I don't want black. I'm going to use some black, but I'm going to put some of this midnight blue up the top. So I'll just fill in half and half. So black at the bottom and this midnight blue up here at the top. And I'm not going to have a straight edge, so I'm going to do something like that. This paint's got this really nice smell. I've never smelt paint like it. It smells like herbal tea of some sort. I don't know what it is, like almost a strawberry smell. Whoops, just painted my cupboard. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's got a really nice smell. It dries really fast too. It's an Australian paint. It's from a company called Solid Solutions. Premium acrylic cover, fast drying, heavy body, non-toxic, high pigment load. I really like it. I'd never heard of it before, and I found them because I was trying to get a new jar of matte medium. And their big one, I'm not sure if it was on special or not. This is it. It's 1 litre. I think it was about $23, $24, so really quite reasonably priced. And that's my black, and this is just poster paint, El Cheapo, from the dollar shop, or the discount store I should say. It's not really a dollar shop, not much you can get in there for $1. So my collage is going to have a circus theme. So, warning, there's going to be clowns, or maybe a couple. I know a lot of people don't like clowns. I don't particularly like them myself. I don't mind them in art though. I think they're creepy. I think people that are clowns are hiding something. Okay, so that probably just looks black. Let me turn the light up. But you can see it's blue at the top and it's black down the bottom. So I'm going to let that dry. And I'll show you what I've got when that's dry. What I'm going to use to make my collage. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use to make my collage with. I downloaded an ebook from Collage Soup. It's called 3-Ring Circus, and it's a nice vintagey looking circus digital kit. So I think it's about 30 odd pages. I haven't printed it all off. So what I'm going to do is cut out some of the figures and the backgrounds, the tent and what have you. Got the elephant coming out of the tent, that sort of thing. And I will use them. I'll cut everything out, and then I'm going to work out my little composition. So I've got plenty of things to work with here. And once I get that done, I'll show you that, and then I shall stick it all down. I've decided I want to put some splatters of white and gold on there before I start sticking anything down, to represent maybe stars, something like that, so I can get something out of this. It's a bit gunky. So this is a gold acrylic ink. I'm just going to splatter. I don't know what's going to show, but I'm just going to do that pretty much all over the top 2/3 anyway. And then I've got my watery gesso here. I'm going to do the same with the gesso. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry. And finished cutting out my Circus paraphernalia. Oh boy, there's a lot of work in cutting all this stuff up, and I found out something too. I was wondering why I couldn't get it to print really well with bright, vibrant colours. I'll show you something. So those ones were printed on printer paper, photo paper, and that's printed on copy paper. And look at the difference. So if you want your colours to be vibrant, that's the way to go. Photo paper. Okay, so I sort of had made a couple of arrangements where I'd grouped some of the bits and pieces together, but I'm not sure whether that's the way I'll go with them or not, but yeah, we'll see. And even though these didn't print very bright, I think they still look great together. It's just a matter of organising it, getting it to where I want it to be. So I'm going to play around with these for a while, and once I get it sorted, organised to where I want it to be, I'll come back and I'll let you see what I've come up with. Okay, this is my arrangement, and because there's so many pieces, what I'm going to do is just tack everything together. Oh, my battery went flat. And what I was doing was tacking everything. So I've started from this left-hand side. So everything is sort of, I'm sticking it all together so it doesn't move, keep moving. And when I've got it all tacked where I want it, I'll come back and flip it over and stick the whole lot down, so there'll be a mass gluing. This is one big piece here. So what I want to do with this is, I've got to look at my photo so I can see how I had that. Yeah, she was in front of the tent, so I might have stuffed that up here by gluing that on so far up. I did sort of want her, the top of her hat to go out of the screen, out of the page, but anyway, well, I'm going to put a couple of clips on here just to hold this big piece down until I get those other bits on. This is the most complicated collage that I've done. So I'm really excited about it actually. Okay, so I'm going to put these two people here. So he can, I'm going to put him slightly off the page. Just a little bit. So I'll have to cut a bit of his dress thing off. Then this guy holding the balloon, so that was something I put together. He had something else in his hand, I didn't like the way it looked, so I put a balloon in his hand instead. So he's going to go there. So that can probably almost be completely stuck down. He's on that piece. And I wanted his foot on that thing, whatever it is. Alright. It goes there. So I've got to get the guy back in with the head in the jars. And let me have a look at my image. I took a photo because I knew I'd forget where everything was supposed to go. Yeah, so that the top of that covers her. Whoopsie. Like that. Like so. I'm going to glue that down there, and this can get stuck down like that. And I have this tent here. So that goes there. Do I glue that part of her head down? No. Just going to put that down there. The more bits I can get glued down without the whole, you know, the big part of it being done, the better, because it's just going to make it so much easier to actually stick that down. This is art glitter glue that I have, and he's on there. And I just need to glue on this guy here, and he was standing on a ball. Let's glue the ball down. And he will go on there like so. So that can go down totally. Okay, so now I should be able to pick this up and turn it over and apply the glue to the other side without it being stuck to the page here. So it's all one big piece now. Kind of looks good that way too, doesn't it? Alrighty, so this is where the fun begins. So it's basically doing all the bits that didn't get stuck before. And then give it a really good coat. Everything stays down. So to make sure I'm not gluing anything to the actual book page yet. This saves glue too, doing it this way. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go all around the outside. I'm going to have to come back and do some of the tips, you know, the little fine things like that and that. I know that I won't get all them. That's something I've got to remember, is to not take too long to do this, because this art glitter glue dries really fast. You can get in there, get it glued and get it on. And I will go over it and make sure that everything is stuck down once I get it flipped over. It's got a bit of a buckle there. It's alright, fix that up. I think that's enough glue. Just turn it over. Yep. Line that up there, and this one up over here. So that his arm isn't ending up off the page as much as it was supposed to be. That's alright. Oh, I don't think that turned out too bad at all, except don't like. Oh yeah, I suppose it'll do. I feel like there's something missing from there, but I've got everything on there. I love the way it looks, actually. I love it against. I'm so glad I went with this background. So what I'm going to do now is just go over it and glue down any loose bits, because I had cut arms up to get those bits out rather than use an X-Acto knife on it. So I want to make sure all them are glued down. And I think what I'll do after I finish gluing is to give it a coat of something, matte gel or something, just to make sure. I've got to be careful because this is something I've printed myself. That's where the problem is here. Yeah, I've got to be careful that I don't make the ink run. I feel like I want to cut a bit of that off. Just like that. I've been lucky because I thought about it and then I forgot about it. I meant to make sure no people were in that, no faces or anything, were in that crease there, the spine, and luckily, that is what has happened. Okay, I'm going to trim off the excess. This balloon I wanted to go on top there. Should stick that on now before I forget. I had other bits and pieces to stick in there, but I don't think it needs it. The only thing I'm going to do, apart from trimming it up and still double checking that glue is all down, is to go around the edge of it with a Posca marker or something. I'm loving this. Wow, it's great. I'm really happy. So this elephant, the monkey, I cut his arms, same with this one. That's 1, 2, 3 different elements there. That's 4 different elements. It's the elephant, the monkey, that thing there, and then whatever that contraption is. That was all joined together. So I've done a bit of that sort of thing to get the effect that I wanted. Alrighty, I need to stick his shoulder down. So I'm just going to continue to check, make sure everything's down properly, and as I said, do a little bit of outlining with my gesso Posca pen, I'm trying to say. And I'm not sure about covering it in gel. I really want to, but I'm just so worried about the ink running. I know it won't on the ones that I've printed with the photographic paper. That won't run at all. So I might try it on a little bit just to test it and see how it goes. Well, here it is. It's finished. And I have to say that I absolutely love this. As I said, it's the most complicated collage that I've ever done. I had a lot of fun doing it. The worst part, of course, was doing all the cutting out. But Yeah, and I've put the matte medium over the top of it. I had a few shapes left, so I stuck them in various places. I did that one, and this one, because that keeps popping up there. It's like that piece of paper. And I've outlined most of the elements in Posca pen. Yeah, happy, really happy with this. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I tell you what, I'm so over the moon with it. I can't believe how good it turned out. I wasn't really sure when I first started doing it how it was going to turn out. And after I'd done the background, I thought, no, I've made a mistake doing that, because the figures aren't going to stand out against it. But it's perfect. It's just so good. Put a gel medium there, so it hasn't dried properly yet. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of it. And I'll put a link to the digital kit, to the well, it's an ebook. It's over 60 pages. I was having a look because I had to reprint a couple of things, because I just wanted some more of this. And the ringmaster, I didn't have him in my original composition. I just had this lady over here. But yeah, I'm just only thing I might do is put a little line on that, just so it's anchored. If I can get my Posca pen to work. I want to write something on it, but I don't know what to write. Like, maybe it's showtime or something like that. It's just going to work. It's really watery, this Posca pen. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, so just put line like that. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next one is, oh yeah, fairy, goddess or queen. So I'm looking forward to that one. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave a comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you for the next one. So in the meantime, happy crafting, happy creating and painting and whatever it is you're doing. Take care. Hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo.